Hello everyone. It's me, that 5-card girl. Tonight I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to do a reading for someone that I've already done a reading for before. Anyway, I'm using new lighting. If you see these circles, see them? Sorry. It's from my new lighting, but besides that, I really like this. It's pretty cool. It wasn't really expensive. I just got to get the groove going to where you can quit seeing these circles in my glasses. Anyway, I'm going to do a reading with Lenormand. I'm going to ask the question, and then I'm going to get a reading from the Lenormand deck and from my tarot deck. So once again, for this one, I'm using tarot with keywords. And I was going to use my regular tarot deck, but I have lost one of my cards, and that is the Page of Swords. So therefore, can't use it. So I'm going to have to use this one. And the cards that I'm going to use as far as the Lenormand are the Vintage Gyspy Witch Oracle. So again, these are really good for Lenormand, or Lenormand, however you want to say it. Once again, tomato, however. All right, let's see here. First of all, the question, I'm sorry about that. The question that I'm going to do is, let's see, let me get this because I wrote it down so that I wouldn't forget. The question I'm going to do for this person, let's just say letter B, what's going on with her marriage. We're just going to see what comes up. The main question is, it's about her marriage. So she's wanting to know, should she stay in the marriage or should she just, move on? She feels like she may have outgrown her marriage. So let's see here. First of all, let's see what, I'm going to pull 3 cards to see what it will be like if she stays in her marriage. What's to come if B stays in her marriage? What's to come if she stays in her marriage? What's to come if she stays in her marriage? What's to come if she... Whoa, hold on a sec. Okay. The 6 of Wands is the first card out the deck. Don't pay attention to the writing. It's going to be backwards because of the way I'm filming this, but I will film it correctly next go round. But man on the horse, he's got his laurel and he's celebrating something. The 6 of Wands, it definitely stands for victory. So, we're trying to see if she stays in the marriage, what it's looking like. So I'm going to pull 2 more cards for that. If she stays in her marriage, what is to come if she stays in her marriage? Victory is definitely a good card so far. It's happy. It's a happy card. It can mean something that is definitely an achievement or progress of some sort. So it could be definitely, you know, showing progress or happiness in the relationship. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, you know, he's working really hard. Normally Pentacles is, you know, material type things, but a relationship is definitely one. You know, this person's working really hard at this relationship. Let's see here. He's definitely showing that there is foundation. He or she is definitely putting in their work to lay the foundation for this relationship. You know, they definitely put in time, they put in work, they're a hard worker. So that's definitely there. The next one, the Four of Cups. Now, Cups, you know, Cups, you know, is emotions. The Four of Cups, excuse me, is sometimes you can have things around you but you just may not be satisfied with that. Or you may be missing out on other opportunities and not seeing what's being offered to you. So that card can kind of go both ways with that. Either you're bored with what you have, or you're not content no more, or you're not seeing what's being offered to you. So I pull this as past, present, and future, or what's to come. The past, it definitely shows victorious times, happiness. That was in the past. It shows a lot of work being put into this relationship, groundwork being done. That was the present up until now. Future, somebody's definitely getting bored with these cups to where they're just, it's got to be something else out there. So honestly, so far, I think it is showing that even in the future, there's still going to be boredom. Now, I'm not going to answer, should she leave? Should she stay? Should she go? No, that's not up to me. It's not up to the cards to tell her to do that. I can only show her what it could be like if you stay, what it could be like if you go. But I'm never going to tell somebody, you know, you need to leave or you need to, nope, nope. If that's what kind of reading you want, don't come to me, because that's not, So anyway, now we're going to do, if B, her initial B, were to go, okay? If she were to leave this relationship. One card flew out. Okay, remember, this is the Death card. Normally it means that something came to an end in order for something new to begin, or a transition time that someone's going through. And I'm sorry, just in case you didn't see the picture good enough. So, so if she were to go, let me get the other two cards, and then we'll see what's going on with that. The Emperor. This is definitely, if it's a person, it stands for a very strong person. Could be a leader of something. If it is, since we're talking about the relationship, and earlier I said something about laying foundation, you know, working hard for that. This, it can represent a very strong foundation. So we'll figure out exactly in just a second. Okay. This last card, the Two of Swords. Hope that's not blurry. The Two of Swords, you see she's got that blind fold on. She's got her swords, keeping guard, you know. With this card, it can definitely mean that there's a decision that's needing to be made in order to keep things balanced mentally. If you can look in the background, the water looks very shaky, very busy, the water. You see all the little ripples in the water. It's not real calm. It's not extremely chaotic, but it's not super calm neither. That's normally your emotions. So she's definitely in the future going to be faced with emotions that are not serene and calm like they probably have been in the past. But this Two of Swords, there's definitely either some kind of like I said, indecision or difficult choice, because this is a choice that's some kind of, it's attached to emotions or mentalness. It's definitely on the mind. And you know, sometimes people have decisions that they make just because they try to keep the peace. And let's see here. So give me just a second to look. So like I said, it shows her past. It definitely shows in the past that yes, something came to an end in order for a new beginning or a transition to occur. And this was if she were to stay. So it would show, I would take it, you know, if the relationship came to an end, that would be it. And this definitely, it could definitely be someone that she may meet, or the Emperor could be someone that she could meet. But if she did, she'd still be faced with a decision here. A decision that might be kind of rocky to her heart. Or this could be her. She could leave that relationship, and it doesn't mean she'd move on to another person. She could become this leader. She could just be, you know, I'm not even trying to deal with relationships right now. I'm all about my money. I'm trying to become stable. I'm doing this on my own, you know, but it's going to cause me to have to really listen to my intuition to make a lot of gut-wrenching decisions about things. So it could be, you know, it's not a horrible outlook if she were to go, but it's definitely, you know, which we all know when we leave someone that we've been with for a long time, that it's gonna pull strings on your heart. But all I can say is that it definitely shows some future hard choices that need to be made. Now I'm going to try to clarify, and then I'm going to get more information. This tells me, you know, like I said, if I do stay, how my feelings and how things will go. If I do, you know, decide to leave, how my feelings and things will progress. So let's see here. What do I want to clarify? First of all, this Emperor I don't know that Emperor card about leaving, if that's a man or if that's, actually, let me see here. If that's a man or if that's a characteristic of herself and what she may become, you know, because especially for a woman, when you leave, you have to, sorry about the lights, I'm so sorry. You have to really, it's all you. You have to do it. You know, it's all about you. Things get hard, you know. Life in general is hard, but you got to be strong. So let's see. Emperor, why are you here for B if she were to leave? Once again, this is the Isabella Oracle cards that I'm using, and this is a messenger. So this could be, actually, the messenger could be someone of authority that is going to come into her life that basically has some very important, I'm sorry, once again, squeaky chair, that has a very important message. You know, that's what messengers do. They have very, sorry, I'm trying to get this card. I just fell down by my feet. The messenger, that's what they do. They bring messages of things. This definitely, I don't think it's a characteristic of her. This is definitely a person. Now, is this a person that she'll get involved with? I don't know. To me, it could just be an ending of something. The death card could show the ending of the relationship that she left. And then the Emperor could be bringing in some type of news to her that is going to lead to a decision. Now, I'm going to try and clarify on the future card of leaving, the Two of Swords, that decision card. Okay, Two of Swords, why are you here for B if she chose to leave? Wow. Excuse me. Strife. She has strife. Wow. I'm going to pull one more. Strife card, why are you here for B if she chose to leave? Strife card, why are you here for B? What decision involving strife? Why are you here? What decision involving strife? Why are you here? What decision involving strife? Why are you here? Whoa. What decision involving strife? Why are you here? What decision involving strife? Why are you here? What decision involving strife? Why are you... Maybe it's not meant for me to know anymore. What decision involving strife? Why are you here? I mean, this is somebody else's information. Decision involving strife. Why are you here, strife? Please tell me why you're here. I'm going to ask one more time, and if I don't get a card, I normally leave it alone, because sometimes that really does mean that it's really not for me to know. Strife, why are you here for B if she were to leave? Ah, wow. We got love. So we got strife, love, and a breakthrough. So the decision is going to involve some kind of strife, dealing with love. So it's either strife or a breakthrough. But this is the decision about love. That decision, that messenger, he's going to bring something to where she's going to have to make a decision. And it's going to, I think the way, this is like, The decision is going to either be this one or this one. Take your pick. This one or this one. Take your pick. This love decision is either going to be a breakthrough for you or strife. Whew. And that's why it's such an emotionally tied decision, that there is no logical thing for it. I think that, you know, the moon, when moons show up in cards, I don't know if you can see that little tiny moon, it's because this is really calling for you to use your intuitiveness. You're going to have to just kind of go with your gut, because sometimes there is no, especially if you don't have any faults in that person, you don't see faults in that person that are bad enough, we'll have a tendency to try to make some up. I think this is emotionally tied, of course. And just point blank, I don't even know why I keep going back and forth with it right now. I'm confusing myself trying to explain it to you. So I'm almost like, is this how confused she's going to be? So if you try to leave, just know what you already know is that you got two possible decisions. You're going to either make a breakthrough into something different, or you're going to have strife in your life. I can't tell you which one. I'm just telling you, if you decide to leave, just know. But it doesn't mean that there's not going to be something good out there. It doesn't mean that your home life can't get better if you stay. It's up to you and that person to work on that. Now, I'm going to put these up. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see, these Gyspy Witch cards, the Gyspy Witch Oracle. I'm going to go ahead, the Lenormand deck. I'm going to go ahead and actually, no, let me get this. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do a different Lenormand deck. It's good. So once again, words are backwards. It's because of the way I'm recording this. I'm sorry. But I can't see on the other side of my phone right now to see if I'm like within range when I tried it. So anyway, as long as you can see the pictures and see me, that's all I care about. So these are some of the pictures on it. Oh, upside down. Anyway, I'm going to ask the same questions and see what comes up. Please show me if B were to stay in her relationship, in her marriage. Please show me what's to come. Okay. Actually, two of them came out. We got the key. Now with this Lenormand deck, there's good cards, bad cards, neutral cards. It's kind of different from tarot. Tarot, I have to look for hidden meanings that resonate with me and ones that I can like really put together. These are kind of like straight and to the point. They're pictures. This means this. And I'm looking for yes or no cards. Okay, to kind of give me, you know, will the outcome be okay? Will it, you know? So, if she were to stay, okay, will it be positive if she stays? If B were to stay, please give me one more card. If B were to stay. If B were to stay in her relationship. If B were to stay in her relationship. So far, like I said, we have the key. Keys definitely stand for success or opportunities, breakthroughs, solutions, stuff. So this is pretty much a positive card. This key so far, if she were to stay, looks positive. Now, the birds, they can stand for gossiping, talking, and all that, but because there's two of them, and in her relationship, I'm speaking about her and her husband, this can represent two people. So, and actually, I mean, this isn't really a negative card, although it can stand for anxiety too. But let me pull the next card and see what we get, and that'll kind of like tell me if we're gonna, well, I've already pulled it, but let me look at it. Stars. These are definitely good. These stars, they are really good because these are normally things that you hope and wish for. So honestly, I think that if she were to stay, there is a chance of happiness. But I think it's definitely going to take some conversating, like deep conversating. Everybody laying everything out on the table and really working on it. Don't just talk about it and then say, okay, well, you need to work on this. Okay, well, all right, I'll work on that, and you work on this. And then nobody do nothing about it. So I think there definitely can be some positiveness with that. Now, I'm going to put them back in the deck because I don't want to miss out on any cards. Okay. Would the outcome be positive if B were to leave the relationship? To leave, whoa. Okay, it's funny. The man card. It's not really negative. It's more like neutral. It depends on the rest of the cards and what we're doing with this card. Okay. If B were to leave, would it be positive? Whoa. Okay. Two of them flew out. Wow. Okay. Woman. That's not negative neither. Wow. This one is, it's almost like, these cards feel all neutral to me. The moon is, like I said, moons mainly represent like intuitiveness, using your intuition. This one, the moon is also about your emotions, and it's crazy. I mean, we have the man, the woman, and the moon. Man, woman, and their emotions. I mean, but that moon can also represent things that are hidden, that you don't really see yet, you know. They haven't fully been shown to you yet. Let me pull one more card just because I'm kind of on the fence with this, because some of them are so neutral. One more card, please, for if B were to leave, would it seem positive? Would the outcome seem positive? If B were to leave, would the outcome be positive? Please give me one more tiebreaker card. For if B were to leave, would the outcome seem positive? If B were to leave, would things be okay? If B were... Okay. Whoa. I think, excuse me, I think if she were to leave, she's not going to know who to trust. And this is a negative card, so I don't think it's going to be as great as she's going to think it could be. It could definitely be filled with lies and jealousy. And if you think back to the cards that I read with the tarot, her emotions definitely were tied into things. And there was some man bringing a message, making it to where she had to make a decision. So, whew, got that man, got that woman, got these emotions and hidden things that had yet to be seen. And then we got a snake involved. So honestly, it's not saying not to leave. It's just telling you that things are not going to go honky-dory right off the bat. You're going to have to go through some things. So that's the best I can give you. I'm going to bring this to an end. Sorry for making it so long and drawn out, but I wanted to really try and get some clarity by using both of these. Hope that helps. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, and if you want a free reading, just let me know that as well in the comments. All right, have a good night.